No, thank you. No talking. Okay, okay. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. To all our friends in the virtual space. Everybody say hello. My friends are here with me, and we are going to jump into story time. We apologize for our delay, but we are here. And so I'm getting ready to switch screens so that you guys can see what we see. If you are just joining us for the first time, please hit the like and subscribe button. The like and the subscribe button. If you are interested in having your child join us, please email support@readingforsmiles.org, support@readingforsmiles.org, and you can get access into our Zoom room. Otherwise, your child can watch with us and post their comments below this video. And so we are switching gears and doing the things a little bit different today. Let me see. Can my screen is up? Can you see what I see? Today's story is called Friends Helping Friends by Kelly Hashway. Before we begin, everyone needs a piece of paper, a pencil, and their crayons and markers for today's activity. Inside the classroom, we are passing out white paper. If you are at home, just have some on the side. You only need it for the activity. Because we came on a little bit late today, we are not going to have everyone write down the words in our room, but matter of doing call and response with us so that we are all learning the words together. And so soon as my friends all have paper, we shall begin. All right, everybody got good? Everybody good? Thumbs up. Woo. All right, good. All right, so let's get into it. We're going to do vocabulary words, go over our story, have some questions, and then jump into our activity. Vocabulary time. All right, let's start with evening.
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 Disappoint.
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 Finish. Finish. Offered. Offered. Stared. Stared. Agreed. Agreed. Okay, I'm going to ask that my friends don't scream, but that you just say the word. Just say it without screaming. Let's practice that. Couch. Probably. Worried. Overwhelmed. Organize. Volunteer. One more time. Couch. Probably. Worried. Overwhelmed. Organize. Volunteer. Good job, everybody. Clap for yourselves. All right, awesome job. And so now let's read the story. For this quick second, I am going to pause just for 1 second. Friends helping friends. Jared put on his coat and backpack and walked out of school to catch his bus home. His backpack weighed him down with all the materials he needed to finish his science fair project this weekend. Hey, Jared, Carlos yelled, running up to him. My dad's running the park cleanup this weekend. Can you help out? Jared knew he didn't have time to help, but he didn't want to disappoint Carlos. I guess I can. Great, thanks, Carlos said. Waving goodbye, Jared stepped onto the bus and took his seat. He was going to have to stay up late tonight to work on his project so he could help Carlos in the morning. Jared, Cheyenne said, sitting down next to him, I've been looking for you. I have to walk Mrs. Vanderhoof's dogs this weekend. Do you think you could help me? Jared knew Miss Vanderhoof's dog had to be walked 3 times a day. How would he manage to fit that on top of everything else? I guess I can. Great! Cheyenne waved goodbye as the bus pulled off up to their stop. Jared's backpack felt even heavier as he walked into the house and flopped down on the couch. Rough day, his mother asked. More like rough weekend. I have to finish my science fair project, help Carlos clean the park, and help Cheyenne with Miss Vanderhoof's dogs.
That's a lot of work.
Sounds like you agreed too many things this weekend, he said to his mother. I know, but Carlos and Cheyenne are my friends. I couldn't say no to them. I didn't want to let them down. Jared stared at his mom. What should I do? I'm glad you want to help your friends, but you need to have time for your own things too. Jared knew she was right. Maybe I can tell Carlos I can help for 2 hours in the morning. And I can probably help Cheyenne walk Mrs. Vanderhoof's dogs early in the morning. Oops, did I mess that up? But not at lunchtime or in the evening. Jared's stomach flopped. Mom, do you think they'll get mad? They're your friends. Tell them you need time to finish your science fair project. They'll understand. Jared nodded and got the phone. He told Carlos and Cheyenne the truth. As soon as he hung up, he turned to his mom. They're fine with it. And they both offered to help with my project too. I knew it would work out, Mom said. Jared smiled. Yes, because his friends helped each other out. All right. I hope my friends were all listening because it is question time. What did Jared want to help? What did Jared want to do to help Carlos? Go ahead, Eric. You wanted him to help clean up the park. Anybody else got a different answer? Are we in agreement? Oh, go ahead. You agree with him? Okay. All right. There's our. You know what we can do as a signal? If you agree with them, just put a thumbs up. That's it. That'll be the signal. All right. All right. Zoe, you can put a thumb up as well from inside the Zoom room. If you agree. All right. Zoe also gave a thumbs up. Let's see. He wanted to volunteer to help at the park cleanup, which was organized by Carlos's dad. Next question. What did Jared want to do to help Cheyenne? If we agree with her, or if we agree with her, put a thumbs up. No, thumbs up. If you have a different answer, then you don't do anything. I'll raise your hand and tell me your different answer. What's your different answer? Since you disagree.
I think she wanted him to clean up her kitchen. I think that.
Were you listening to the story?
I was, but I think it.
But we didn't mention anything about a kitchen.
Well, that's what I think.
Interesting thoughts.
Yep.
But our thoughts should always connect us back to the story. All right, let's see what the real answer is. He wanted to help Cheyenne walk Miss Vanderhoof's dogs 3 times a day. How did Jared feel when he arrived home from school? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to say A. If you agree that it's A, you raise your hand when I say A. If it's B, you'll raise your hand when I say B. If it's C and you think it's C, you'll raise your hand when I say C. And if you think it's D, then you will raise your hand with it's D. And if you are streaming live with us, you can put your answer underneath in the comment section. Or if you're in the Zoom room, put your answer in the chat. How did Jared feel when he arrived home from school? A, excited. B, hurt. C, angry. D, overwhelmed. Room is saying D. This classroom is saying D. Let's see who's right. It is D, overwhelmed. All right. Next question. Why was Jared nervous about calling his friends? A, he was afraid they would be upset with him for not helping enough. B, he was afraid they would ask him to do even more. C, he was worried that they would not help him with his science project. Or D, he was worried that his friends would not answer the phone. All right, we got some different answers. Let's see what's happening in the Zoom room. She said A. It is A. He was afraid they would be upset with him for not helping enough. Good job to those who chose A. Are Carlos and Cheyenne being good friends to Jared? Tell why or why not. Let's hear some of these answers. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead. Anybody has a different answer from Sophia? Zoe, what's yours? Oops, too late. I already put it in. Sorry, guys. Yes, they are being good friends because they offered to help Jared with his science project. They were also understanding when he changed the plans to help them. Good job, Sophia. Let's look at the vocabulary words now. We're going to have to play our memory back because we only called them out loud and did not say them. Did not write them down this time. And so I'm going to do a little bit of helping. Just remember these words real quickly. Evening, disappoint, finish, offered, stared, and agreed. Couch, probably, worried, overwhelmed, organize, and volunteer. I'm going to go back one more time. Evening, disappoint, finish, offered, stared, agreed. Couch, probably, worried, overwhelmed, organized, and volunteer. So now let's get to the definitions, and you're going to tell me what you believe that word is. Now, this is our first time doing this, everyone, so please give us a moment of grace. To let down, which word is it?
The definition is to, like, he didn't want his friends.
Nope, but what's the vocabulary word that matches this? Disappoint. Let's see. It is disappoint. Good job. Good job. All right, I think I got a way to do this too. Hold on. Likely. Likely. The definition is likely. Let's go look at the words really quickly. Look at the words on the screen and which one matches likely. Go ahead. She said probably. Was that a vocabulary word?
Yeah.
You sure? I got thumbs up coming up. The word is probably. Good job, good job, good job, good job. Let's go to the next one. Complete. Complete. Oh, I got hands up already. Go ahead. Finished. Yes, good job, good job, good job. Showed a willingness to help someone. In the back. Volunteer. Zoe, you can actually shout your word, like you can participate vocally instead of the chat box, okay?
Okay.
Nope, it's offered. Offered. Showed a willingness to help someone. It's to offer. All right. Sofa. He says couch. Let's see if it's correct. Couch is correct. Good job. Good job. Time of day before bedtime. Evening. It is correct. Correct. Promise. Which word means promise? Go ahead. It has to be a vocabulary word. Do you guys need a hint? Should I go back to the words? Sorry, guys. Oh, we did that one too. You agreed?
Agree.
You are correct. She did. She got to just speak. I told her that she was going to speak. Zoe, you know you got to just jump in and talk because I can't see the chat box or anything. Definition, looked at with eyes wide open. Oh, Allie. Stared. Correct. Awesome job. All right, let's get into this activity. So, boys and girls, friends from all over the world. In the story, Friends Helping Friends, Jared promises to help his friends during the weekend, but he really doesn't have the time, right? And so I want you to draw a time when you and your friends did something together or a time you wish you could have spent with them. Okay? It's either a time you spent together with your friends or a time you wish you could have spent with your friends. It can be either or. You decide which one you want to draw out. Go ahead. Is there a question? It's whatever you want. Yeah. If you were upset that maybe you couldn't do an online thing. I know there's people who connect with their friends online through the video games. There's people who, my nephews do that all the time. They talk to each other through some game on Xbox or PlayStation. I don't know what that thing is. Whatever the game is, that's what they do. And so take this time to do the same. Think about a time that you were going to hang out with friends and it didn't happen, or a time that you did hang out with your friends and it did happen. Correct. All right, Facebook friends and YouTube friends, go ahead. Draw your picture, share and chat with your loved ones about that memory, and have a good time. We will see you next time. Everybody say bye.
Bye.